Today I'm making you achma. You can call them Turkish brioche or Turkish croissant, but they are very much easier to make and really delicious to eat. We have chocolate ones, olive ones, and plain ones. Choose your side and make your achma. I have 1 cup of lukewarm water. And I'm adding 1 tablespoon yeast into it and 3 tablespoons sugar. It makes just a little sweet dough and fasten the yeast to grow. Mixing it and let it sit for 1-2 minutes. And here I have 500 grams, which makes 3 cups and 2 tablespoons flour. Bread flour would be better. If you don't have, you can use all-purpose as well. And I'm adding 1 teaspoon salt into it. Give it a mix and making a hole in center. Adding yeast and water mixture into it. 5 tablespoons olive oil and 2 tablespoons butter. Adding them into pieces so that will be easier to knead. That's it. As always, first I'm mixing in the bowl with a spatula, not with my hands. You can always use a stand mixer until all of the flour gets wet with the water. Then I'm gonna take it to the counter and knead. Now it's ready to take it on here. I'm gonna knead it for 10 minutes until it's smooth and elastic. As you can see, it's almost ready. It's not a really soft dough, it's not sticky, it's kind of stiff, but as it's grows, it's gonna loosen, it's gonna soften, and it's become the dough that we like. To achieve that, we need to rest it. I'm taking my bowl back, putting in it, and covering with a damp cloth for an hour. Our dough has rested for an hour and it's doubled or maybe tripled in size because it's summer. And now it's time to shape and fill them up. As you can see, our soft baby dough is ready. First, I'm gonna roll it and divide it into 8. So we're gonna have 8 achma. Different from other doughs. Usually after dividing them, we shape them into balls. But for this one, we're not gonna make that. And you will see why. I'm taking my first piece. The first one I will make plain. These parts are more sticky than the top and bottom. So I usually try to touch only the top and bottom. I'm just expanding it a little bit. Roll it onto itself. Or maybe other side as well. Rolling it a little bit more. And then twisting both ends in opposite directions. It's gonna give achma its original shape, making a knot on the sides. If it doesn't stick, you can always use this method. Ready. Putting it on the tray. They're gonna rise for another 20 minutes. That was the plain one and the most common one. Now I'm making my favorite, the one with the olives. Still expanding a bit more so I can fill it better. This one is gonna be a bit more wider. You can use green olives as well, but the common one is the black olives. First I'm gonna use heaped teaspoon olive paste, but always leaving some gap on the edges so I can seal the dough. And some black olives. Stick the side of the dough together so I can seal the olive in it. And then from the sealed place, I am pulling the dough and making another seal so I can guarantee not to spill olives. Again, shaping is the same. Twisting the ends and then making a knot. Yes, this is not the perfect one. And then, hop.
What is the difference between bagel and achma?
Main difference. For the bagel, you first boil, then you bake. But for the achma, there is no boiling, just baking. But I'm not sure if they're those really different. I'm sure they are close, but I think bagel is more stiff inside. Achma is more like brioche because it has oil, butter, it's become so greasy, so you can see layers when you pull apart. Now it's time for the chocolate one. Again, same process, making it a bit wider. You can use chocolate or any chocolate spread, but this time it's gonna be 2 teaspoons. One is not enough.
Sacrilegious.
Sealing the doughs together, a second seal. Because now inside is liquid, I am using a different method to make it bigger. Twisting the ends. They are ready, we shape them. Now they need to rest for another 20 minutes for rising. We cover with a damp cloth. Now it's time to bake them. They have risen, you can see they're fat. Here is 1 egg yolk and a teaspoon water to lighten the yolk. Brushing with that.
Does it make it crispy?
No, not really. It gives a shiny brown color. And finally, some nigella seeds. I'm adding some nigella seeds for the plain ones and the olive ones and almonds for the chocolate ones. You can use whatever you like.
But don't use Nigella or chocolate.
Yes. Here our oven working for half an hour, up and down, no fan, 200 degrees, placing on the middle rack, and it's gonna bake for 20-22 minutes, depends on your oven. Outside will be brown, but the achma itself should be soft. It's like cloud. I made the first batch and they have approved for 20 minutes. But then I made these 3 ones, so they need 5-10 minutes more to go in the oven. The first tray is ready. Da-da-da-da-da. These are the chocolate ones. And I think this is the olive one. And that one is my favorite. It's ready. And I'm proud of myself. And with you guys.
Bravo!
Now it's time to see the inside. First, I want to show you its softness. And then, if I can, the inside. Ah!
Wow.
Oh,
Is it okay?
it's perfect. Wanna try? I don't know. Maybe chocolate one is my favorite from now on. Let me check the olive one as well. For now, my favorite is chocolate, but I don't know tomorrow. You can write your favorite in the comments. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe. Another end of summer. See you soon. Take care. Bye bye.